Hi, yep. In this video I'm going to be fitting some chassis frame rail protectors supplied by Jass Performance. These are very helpful if you are a low car because chances are you probably will scrape the chassis rails as they are one of the lowest points of the car. So these just protect them, stops them from crushing, etc, etc. So yeah, let's get on to it. So these are the Jass frame rails, all neatly packaged. So let's see which end's open. So included is a nice bag of stainless hardware and brackets for the brake lines. So to begin the installation, the front seats need to be removed and the carpet needs to be pulled up. So these kick panels need to be lifted up for the carpet to be pulled up. Hopefully I can do this without breaking. So yeah, with the kick panels in place, you won't be able to lift these up. So there's two. It looks like the kick panel was siliconed in at some point. Lovely jubbly. Throwback to my silver Mark 1 years ago. Everything was covered in clear silicone, so I'm gonna have PTSD with that. Driver's side on a European car, the footrest dead pedal needs to be removed. They're two 10mm by the looks of it, and then the carpet can be lifted up. So I'll go ahead and remove the seats. These are a 14mm. I'll do the other side and I'll see you in a minute. You'll also need to remove the lower seat belt bolt as well, just to allow the carpet to pull forward. That's a 14mm as well. Right, so the seats are removed, the carpet's now lifted up, obviously towards the front of the car. It doesn't really want to move too much, so I've used cable ties to hold it up. Hopefully this is going to be enough clearance, but I shall soon find out. Let's spit my words out. If you've got heated seats, remember to unplug them. Obviously that's going to be obvious when you come to remove the seats. Is that an issue? So yeah, let's get under the car and see what the frame rails are like. So I've positioned the passenger side frame rail on first, held up with the trolley jack just for the time being. So you want to get the front as far as forward possible. There is a hump on the other side where the subframe bolts to, so there's a cutout this side. I don't know if you're able to see it. Yep, just there. To help with this. So, yep, that should be good to go. There's a seam running along the front here, so that should be pretty much on there. And then if we head to the back is in line, so where it slopes down, that's then the beginning of the straight. So the hardware is 8mm, so I'm going to use a pilot hole, so a slightly smaller drill bit. I'll do one in the corner here to check for clearance inside, and then I'll do one on the rear, and then that way I can use a nut and bolt to sort of clamp it on for the time being while I drill the other holes. So the first hole is there, it's looking good, plenty of clearance, and then the rear one is just in front of the carpet. just there. So yep, we should be good to go. So I'll enlarge those, put a nut and bolt in it, and then drill the others. So I've got all the holes drilled, and I think I should have been forward a little bit further. I did just catch this seat reinforcement ever so slightly. I did wonder why that was a bit tough to go through, but the others are looking good. So I'll just grab my deburring tool, clean up the edges, give them a coating of some paint just to prevent them from rusting, and I'll then clean up the underside and give that some under seal, and then I can bolt them on. So I've now under sealed the chassis rail. Ooh. There we go. So I know that's going to be wet when I now fit the frame rails, but it doesn't matter if it can dry as and when. So I'll now put it on the jack, I'll lift it up, make sure the holes align, I'll get a bolt done up each end and then work my way along. And there we go. So that's the passenger side all bolted up, under sealed. So just got to move on to the driver's side. That one's pretty much the same, apart from you got to remove the brackets for the fuel lines. Or they brake lines, I'm not too sure. One of them. So yeah, I'll grab some penetrant oil, and hopefully the brackets don't snap or the bolts don't snap and whatnot. Typical MX5 things, I suppose. But so yeah, that's one side done. Let's crack on with the other. So I've been fighting with the brackets for the brake, and I think they're brake fuel line. I actually don't know. Brake lines. The nuts won't come off. 10mm socket is too big. 9mm spanner is too large. So I've made the executive decision to break these brackets off, and then I'll have to worry about getting them bolts out later on. For the time being, I just want to get this job finished. So they're now off. So if we go inside the car, I've done my 2 test holes, so one in the back there, one in the front, and obviously just bearing in mind the driver's side will probably have this sound deadening, so it looks like the nut is sort of sunk in. So yeah, that looks all good. So fingers crossed it clears this seat cross member piece, unlike last time. But yeah, just gonna go send it with the drill and hope it all lines up. So that's all the bolts in. And then if we go underneath the car, that's the driver's side frame rail now done. So I've got to peel back the protective film before bolting it up. So if you want it all polished, I suggest you do that. So yeah, very happy with how they come out. Minus obviously the fuel line brackets not undoing. So I need to get that sorted at some point. So Jass recommends to torque the stainless hardware down to 20 Newton meters. So I've done this side, just got to do the passenger, and then it's all done. So that's the passenger side now torqued down and all done. So you just need to cut the cable ties off the carpet or however you have attached it, refit that, refit the seats, and yeah, that is all. So yeah, sorry this wasn't a more showy type of video. Unfortunately my tripod isn't small enough to fit underneath the car, so I was unable to do some time lapses. So that's something I need to look into. So yeah, hopefully this was helpful a little bit, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.